What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge, your daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it's not even close. These days make me laugh just a little bit because I got, count them, 3 different tweets from people with 1 follower, which means you started a Twitter handle just to insult us because we're the only show that's literally on 7 days a week. We tell you all the time, 54%. That's a pro. That's a pro bettor. But yet you want us to win every single bet. And yet you criticize after having 6 winning days in a row or 7. I lose count sometimes. Let's bring up the recap. We did not have a good day. But my goodness, it wasn't that bad. And you guys just want to, well, like I said, it's 3 people with 1 follower. But just understand, you play the long game. This is the long game. Early Edge and 5. We hit a couple. Didn't hit the same game parlay. But we're back here today like we do every single day. Let's bring in the stars of the show. And you know I've got my mega stars here today, first and foremost, live from Nashville, Tennessee. Mikey, what do you do when somebody creates a Twitter handle because they love your show just to insult you because you have 1 losing day out of 6?
I thank them because impressions get you paid. So keep sending the tweets. The more the better for me.
There you go. Bring it. Bring it. Now, Johnny, apparently people don't like when you hit a futures ticket when it looked like it was dead in the water. But your St. Louis Blues came back to win that for us last night.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we were done when Binnington got hurt, but we'll take it any way we can get him. The Blues win 2 on road ice to get the +2.5, and we cashed that ticket. We also hit Athletics at +155. I love those midweek underdogs.
I do, too. I played that. I tailed you on that one. That was never a sweat for the Oakland A's. But, man, St. Louis down 3-0. 3-0 in that hockey game. They come back to win in overtime 5-4. Amazing. I may have hit the over, too. All right. I hate when I leave her to last, but that's the spotlight that she deserves. Alabama. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning. I'm kind of bummed about that Rays game last night. We really had it right until the end, but I think the Marlins, they lose more 1-run games than like any other team in the league. So definitely kind of the risk there.
But, Allie, I got several good tweets because if people follow you, we told you, educate, entertain. If they followed you the night before, you gave it out at 160 on the money line, right? Or 160, whatever it was. So people who followed you there, they cashed. There was a lot of people that cashed because of you. So I know we gave out the run line, but a lot of people played the money line like myself. So thank you very much. Don't even feel bad about it. Don't even feel bad about it. Let's get into storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And you know the weather, especially when there's a lot of day baseball, it is so important. M squared, start us off.
Yeah, we got 3 games that I've got my eye on in terms of weather today. We could see some postponements because they're all 3 division matchups that are very easy to reschedule. First one, again, Cincinnati and the Chicago Cubs. Weather issue there. It's the worst it's been in the last 3 days. I think that there's a possibility we get this one postponed. Philly and Atlanta. This one's really touchy. If the storm is close, it's definitely going to wipe this game out. A lot of weather in the Southeast United States here this week. We have to watch that one, but it's way too early to tell. And then Cleveland, Detroit, I think that they're going to have to play through some rain in that one, but I don't expect a lot of thunderstorms, so they should be able to continue to play. And then as far as the percentages, minus 15% in terms of home run hitting in Minnesota and Kansas City, and minus 10% in home run hitting, minus 5%. So basically negligible on the run scoring in Milwaukee and St. Louis.
But as we know, and we've learned from you and Johnny B, Wednesdays and Thursdays, you want to be very careful because of the lack of offense sometimes, because of the win and teams wanting to get out of town. Love these storylines. Mikey, thank you very much. Now, whenever you start to get into the end of May and June, injuries start to become an issue, and you got to start paying attention to them from a betting perspective. Johnny B, you're up.
Yeah, so we're going to go over some key injuries today, mainly on good teams. It's very hard to miss some of these players. Obviously, I follow every game, and it's my job, but it's very easy if you don't follow the sport to miss some of these players going on the IL or sitting out of the lineup. So the Yankees started the season 31-13. They've lost 4 of their last 7. They have some tough series coming up, but I think a lot of this is because they're missing several key players. Josh Donaldson, Joey Gallo, Kyle Higashioka were all on the COVID IL. A couple of them are coming back now. Chad Green is now out for the season with an injury. Aroldis Chapman is on the IL. Jonathan Loaizaga is on the IL. Giancarlo Stanton is on the IL, and DJ LeMahieu, who is injured. He hasn't been added to the IL yet, but he's been out the past couple days. So be careful of the Yankees as heavy favorites in the next few weeks. And I think Coach has something coming later that plays to that. And another team hit hard by injuries is the Milwaukee Brewers. Freddie Peralta, Hunter Renfroe, and Willy Adames were all added to the IL recently. Josh Hader is currently on the family and medical emergency list. So be careful of the Brewers as heavy favorites as well, especially against lefties, as they're missing a few key lefty crushers. And a couple other key players that are missing throughout the league are Luis Robert, who was just added to the IL for the White Sox. He's big. Jorge Polanco for the Twins, Taylor Ward for the Angels, Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. Ronald Acuna Jr. was just scratched yesterday for the Braves. He could have an IL stint. I believe it's a grade 1 quad injury, so be careful of that. Wilson Contreras has also been missing games. So we don't know if these guys are going on the IL or not, but all these guys have been missing games, so look out to see if they do.
Levels to this game, ladies and gentlemen. Levels to this game. Great storyline by you, Johnny B. And thank you for teasing my little play coming up later in the show. Now, on the ice, it's been a rather entertaining playoffs, but there is a player that is head and shoulders. And when you watch him skate and you watch him play, it's like watching the second coming of Wayne Gretzky. Alabama storyline. Talk to me.
Yep. So looking at Connor McDavid, obviously, against the Flames, he does very well against Markstrom, we all know, as we talked about yesterday. But just throughout the playoffs, looking at him, he's played 11 games and he's gotten 2 or more points in 10 of those 11. And right now, I don't know why the bookmakers keep leaving the prop up at over 1.5, but still over 1.5 minus 135 today is definitely a low number. I would make sure Markstrom is starting just because he seems to be the one who allows those goals, which in turn allow the points. But I definitely think that's something to look at today.
And damn it, that's exactly what we're going to look at today. Thank you very much for that storyline. All right, let's get into our board for the day. And a reminder for all of you that we will have a Champions League episode with Buckets and the Guru later this afternoon. Don't know the time yet. As always, Buckets is ruining my flow as he's having travel issues. We also have an early edge in 5 with myself, Prop Stars, and Zach Attack at 4 p.m. Eastern time for Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. So let's get to our board. But first, we need to hear a little word from our partners. And we are back. Here we go. One big play from SportsLine today. And if you're not a SportsLine member, stop thinking that you're going to win every single bet. Please, please educate yourself. One low price every single month. You can get all my cappers, all the simulations, all the numbers, everything. Come be a part of what we're building. It is fun. The water is warm. We're going to go to the ice for our play today. Hurricanes hosting the Rangers. This series is tied up at 2 apiece. It's been fantastic. A little juicy, minus 150, but the home team has really controlled this series thus far, and we believe tonight Carolina will get it done and get it home and take a 3-2 series lead. All right, day baseball, we love. We also love it when Mikey's back because I get to do this. M squared. You know the drill, son. Oh, it feels good today. They're starting in Dallas. We're feeling good. We got all the top sports playing today. Give it to me.
All right, let's hit a baseball team total here. I think we all maybe disagree on this one, but I love the Yankees team total over 3.5, minus 115. You might find it at minus 110 even out there. I think this is a great spot for the Yankees. Take advantage of the discounted number. This number would still typically be 4.5, right at even money in normal conditions. I will gladly take the win condition at 4 runs due to some of the injury concerns. Remember, when we play a team like the Yankees, they're still one of the best teams in Major League Baseball, even with Giancarlo Stanton and Donaldson out of the lineup. We want to do it when they are on the road, where they are guaranteed a 9th inning team at bat. I can't stress enough how important that is when you're betting team totals. Look, Yarbrough here. He's going to open the game, pitch 3 innings, potentially 4. He's not good, in my opinion. Looking at his 348 actual and expected weighted on base average, those numbers, the sample sizes are large enough now where they're showing where he truly is and where he should be. I think the Yankees will be able to put just enough traffic on the bases to scratch out the 4th run by the 9th inning here. So take the Yankees team total over 3.5, minus 115.
I don't mind any of that, even though we may slightly disagree, as you say. We still all can hit all of our bets, and we'll reveal that in a moment. Thank you, Mikey, very much. Now, I love playing team totals. It's a great way to bet a game, but really not worry about who wins it if you're not too sure. So we have not one team total today, but Alabama. Talk to me about number 2.
Yep. So my second team total today, I'm going to go with the Angels team total over 4 at -115. I think that's a pretty good number for the Angels there, especially against Rue. He's really struggled those first 2 starts of the game, and he has kind of picked it up. But I think we've also seen the Angels offense kind of get hot, and they average 4.74 runs per game. So I think that even 4 at is a really nice number, and they crush lefties. So let's go with the Angels over 4.
You're damn right they do. And I get them on local TV out here. So I love whenever we have an Angels play on the show, I get to watch it live without my MLB package. All right, Allie, thank you very much. Now it is my turn. Now, we were 2-0 2 days ago. Last night, not the tying run. It would have been the tying run on third. That would have cashed our over. But we can't look back. But when I go 0-2, I got to look deep, and I did today, and I love the Rays. I love the Rays over the Yankees. They can still score 4 if they want to, but the Rays at home have been terrific. 4-game winning streak. They're 5-2 in their last 7 games, and the Yankees had to travel without an off day. So all of those reasons, I like the Rays tonight, and getting plus money at home, I will take that every single time. Also, play number 2. Warriors, second quarter -1.5. You're like, Coach, why are you giving? You don't even know how the game's going to start. I've watched the first 4 games. I know that both teams come out with a lot of emotion, and the Mavericks could have a hot start. They could be ahead after the first quarter, but the second and third quarters, that's really when Golden State gets their mojo going. So even if they're behind at the end of the first quarter, this is just a second quarter play, -1.5, and I love this spot for the Golden State Warriors. All right. Now, when you come off cashing a +155 ticket, you've earned the right to go in the Maestro's spot. So, Johnny B, the floor is yours.
Yeah, let's do it, Coach. So I like the Cardinals -120 against the Brewers today. The Brewers are still missing many key players, including Hunter Renfroe and Willy Adames, and they should be without Josh Hader again on the family emergency list. He could be back, but I doubt he is. Cardinals are also coming off an off day where they have their full bullpen available behind Adam Wainwright, who's also been very good at home. I'm actually a big Eric Lauer fan, but the Cardinals absolutely crush even the toughest lefties, as we saw by their performance against Carlos Rodon recently. Devin Williams is the Brewers' acting closer, and he's now pitched 3 straight days for the Brewers, so he will definitely be unavailable tonight. I like the Cardinals at home at almost a pick'em line.
All right. Thank you very much. In the chat, Rich Soder says they've been a third quarter team all year. Somebody else said, I think Coach meant the third quarter, not the second quarter. Did I not say the second and third quarter? Did I not say that? I think I did. All right. Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. A big time welcome to those of you in the chat that say that you come and found us for the very first time today. Welcome. We love having you. Everybody's welcome here. Now, Yankees team total for M squared over 3.5 -115. Johnny B is on the Cardinals, -120 on the money line. Alabama's on the Angels team total over 4. Then Cash with the Coach, Rays money line +108. Warriors second quarter -1.5, -108. You can make that play right now if you want to. Then from the site, we're going to go Hurricanes on the ice, -150, a little juicy, but we believe it's worth the squeeze in this series. Jeweler, show your face. There is our esteemed leader right there. Explain the gym today, please, sir.
All right, we're going to go with a little round 1 3-ball action. Tom Hoagie over Victor Hovland and Mito Pereira at +220. Hoagie is the mega dog in this trio. I like him theoretically. This course rates out for him very well at Colonial. He hasn't had historic success here, but he's also playing some of his best golf of his career lately. I'll take Hoagie with the upside as the underdog.
This is a sneaky, really good pick by you, Jeweler, because Mito Pereira and, to me, Zalatoris, potentially JT, they're going to have a little slow start today. So this is a great way to bring the number down or up, as it were, because I think Mito's really going to struggle, at least in round 1. Great job by you. Thank you, sir. I love when the Jeweler throws out his golf plays. I suggest you all play them because he hits almost every single one. Low key, golf savage. All right, there's only one thing left to do. And don't forget, Turn on your notifications. Follow our YouTube channel right now because later today, Champions League, the minute we start, you get notified. Also, Early Edge in 5 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The minute we start, boom, you get notified. You don't want to miss a second because you might not necessarily play the play, but hear the information and be educated so you can become a smarter sports bettor. All right. Now, as I said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. M Squared, Alabama, Johnny B, and of course, the jeweler on the ones and the twos. I am the coach. Tell all your friends. Doesn't matter the sport. Doesn't matter the day. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year for you on the Early Edge. Good luck.